Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Chambers Field, home of the Northside Legends, for tonight's edition of Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports. Tonight, the 0-5 Wayne Generals will trot in to Chambers Field to take on the 2-3, or no, the 4-2. Let me see if I can get this corrected. Working in a tight space tonight. Northside coming off a double overtime loss from a week ago. I got the pleasure of being at that game against Bishop Lures, where they fell on a field goal in double overtime. So Northside and Wayne, as both teams are getting set to send their captains into the middle for the coin toss. So Legends and Generals. Northside donning. Oh no, if you're using that for that. Northside donning the black tops with the red numbers and the red pants. Wayne going with the white on white, the red numbers, and blue helmets. Legends come into this game with a record of 3-2. They're 1-2 in SAC play. 1-1. Or no, they're. Or yeah, it's 1-2 in SAC play. 1-1 in divisional play. So in the middle, both teams getting. Trying to see what we're working at, and a preview. First, for the home team on the scoreboard, the Northside Legends. They are led by junior Malik Moore. He's got 12 receiving touchdowns this year and averages 122 yards per game. He had 3 touchdowns in last week's loss, but was exceedingly effective against the Knights. The Generals won the toss and have deferred their option to the second half. So it'll be the Legend offense to touch the football first. You would not believe the amount of space that we have. So now Northside will send out their return unit. While the Generals will send out their special teams. The returners for the Legends are number 7, Sebastian Moore, and number 9, B.J. Johnson. You may also see Malik Moore or Jarmy Carrison in on the return duties. The return, or the kicker, as we're often running here from Chambers Field. This one all the way back. It's received down at the 5. Cutting up now to the 30 with blockers, and now there's no one to catch him. Down the sideline and into the end zone is going to roar number 5. That's Jarmeek Moore. Moore was not listed as a returner. Gernard Moore runs the opening kick back, 95 yards to the house. It opens up a 6-0 lead over the Legends. PAT to come. Sofian Fakron is the kicker for the Legends. He boots this one through, makes it a 7-0 game before the fans can even collect themselves and get into their seats. So the opening kick gone back 95 yards, and the Legends, who started off last week's game down 7-0 off the opening kick, will start this week's game up 7-0. So Fakron will kick off from the 40 to the Generals. Eduardo Mata is the kicker for Wayne. Deep to receive for the Generals. One being number 23, Brian Williams. We're now 13 seconds into tonight's contest. Fakron set. He will kick off to the Generals. His boot received back at the 5. It's Williams. Williams now racing out towards the 20, but he's brought down before he can get there. Making the tackle for Northside was number 50. That's Quincy Smith. So first down and 10 for the Generals. Quarterback Keandre Mack will set up in the backfield. Here's the snap. Fires out wide to the far side of the field. Now cutting back towards the middle. It was not quite sure. But a gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Mack in the shotgun again, fires it. And that pass was dropped by number 4, Genoa King. So now third down and call it medium. Now coming up for the Generals. Mack again has to corral that snap with one hand. He's rolling out to the near side and just has to flip it out of bounds. No play to be made right there. And now the Generals will have to send out their punt unit as that brings up 4th down and 6. Wayne still searching for the first victory in the Darion White era. They fell last week 46-0 to the Southside Archers. Deep to receive is Malik Moore. As they got to get the play off, there's now no time on the clock. Wayne's not set. The officials don't seem to know. So they, with about 10 seconds after the clock expired, the Generals get the punt off. It goes to about the 50, where it bounces out of bounds. So the Legends will take over.
Northside will take over on the 50-yard line.
That brings up 1st down and 10. Coming for the Legends, and the first time we'll get to see their offense out on the field. $18 touchdowns to 0 interceptions this year. For Rivers, first play is going to be a little pitch pass. Moving forward for 5 yards, that's number 2, Jay-Sean Early. So that'll bring up they rule it 2nd and 4. So they call it a gain of 6. Now Rivers will trot back into the backfield. Jaden Rivers, 6'3", 215 pounds, having a spectacular year so far. Now they hand it off inside to Early. He moves forward for a 1st down, call it a gain of 5. And that'll reset the chains. General slow to get up, that's Connor Main. Early trots off the field, and in to replace him in the backfield is Jaden Abrams. Rivers takes the snap. He's got 2 to either side. Fires up along the far. He's got his man down the field. And then walking out of bounds, it was number 6, Jernard Moore. So a fantastic pitch and catch. Picks up a 1st down and makes it 1st and goal to go. Here for the Legends. They send 2 to the bottom of your, they send 3 to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Rivers in the backfield, fakes the handoff, tries to fire a screen pass. That one was in traffic, intended for number 24, Malik Moore. And probably lucky that one didn't end in the hands of the other side. 2nd and goal upcoming. So now with 9:42 to go in the first quarter, Legends do lead at 7-0. And knocking on their door for their first offensive score of the night. 2 to either side. Rivers has 1 in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off, plunging through the middle. That's number 23, Ben Davis.
3rd and 2, ball on the 2.
So now 3rd down and goal, 2 yards to get for the Legends. Rivers 2 to his right, and he's got 2 to his left. The tight end comes across. Rivers going to keep it himself and bulldoze his way into the end zone. Jaden Rivers adds 6 more points to Northside's total. And early on, the Legends making their presence known. Now a 13-0 lead with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. We're young in this football game. Background will come out for the PAT. Snaps good, holds good. The kick through the middle.
And the kick is good. Score is 14.
And that makes it 14-0 Legends. Just 3 minutes into the football game. Northside on it early. They will send their kick unit back out onto the field. It's just 3 minutes in, holding a strong advantage. Most other games, teams are just trying to feel themselves out. Well, Busco's got a pick six to kick off their game. So they lead that one early. Other games that we've got on our schedule tonight. Bishop Dwenger is at Northrop. Bishop Luers is at Concordia. Columbia City's traveling to New Haven. Jay County made the trip all the way from Portland to Woodburn to face off with the Woodland Warriors. His Facron's ready to go, so he boots this one long. Received at the 3-yard line. Here comes Jennings again. Now bouncing to the outside. Trying to get a seam and brought down at the 20. That was actually number 6, Jason White. So Wayne will have the football first down and 10 on their own 20. Is Jace White in at quarterback for the Generals. 2 wide receivers to either side of him, and then one man in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. They hand it off and immediately cut down behind the line of scrimmage by the Legend defense. That was number 16, Laquan Cummings. So 2nd and 12 upcoming. So White, again in the backfield, trips to his left, takes the snap, scans the field, fires along the far side. He's got the out route. They roll it a catch on the field. Ball was caught by number 6, Jason White. So that gain of about 6 makes it 3rd down and 6. So about the place they were to start the game. They have answers on the second drive where they did not in the first. White takes the snap. He pitches it out to the far side. Cummings back into the middle, but he's brought down after a 2-yard gain. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 4 deep in their own territory for the Generals.
4th and 4 to go.
They will give the ball back to the Northside Legends. Now to kick is Mata. Low snap, he collects it, punts it high in the air. This one hanging, bounces at the 45, but now it's working back. Finally, A general hops on it. The ball makes its way. It landed at the 45-yard line of the Northside Legends and then bounced all the way back to the 44-yard line of the Wayne Generals. So in the book, it's going to be about an 18-yard punt. 18-yard net punt. So 1st and 10 now upcoming for the Northside Legends again, and Jaden Rivers looking to add to his spectacular year. He picked up touchdown number 19. On his first offensive drive of the game. 2 wide to either side. Rivers drops back, winds up, fires. He may have been hit, and the ball is intercepted. There to make the play, it was number 21, Darion Evans. Wayne gets a turnover, and with it, might be able to gain a little bit of momentum. So that the first interception of Rivers' season. Of course, 18 touchdowns to 1 interception. Most coaches probably still going to take that. But the Generals get the ball back and now have a chance to move the offense once again. White takes the snap. He hands it off in the middle. It's Cummings. Cummings moves forward for a gain of 1. And it brings up 2nd down and 9. So another 1-yard rush for Cummings. On the defensive side of the ball, Jalen Jackson leads the Legends with 8.2 tackles per game. Mariano Waits in there on the defensive line, not too far behind him with 7.4. So it's those two plugging up the middle for this north side front. White drops back to pass. It's a screen. He's just got to get rid of it. Fires it. And on the near side in coverage, that was number 6, Gernard Moore. That brings up 3rd down and 9 after the strong defense. So now 3rd and 9 with just a little over 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. We're not even halfway done, but the Legends hold a 14-0 lead. Now White in the backfield, escaping pressure, rolling out, now moving back. He's going to tuck it himself, and after all that running, he does pick up about 4 yards. But all that going to bring up 4th down. Eventually 4th down and 3, so it'll go in the books as a gain of 6. So Wayne will punt the ball once again. So now they're leaving the offense out there, so no punt. They're going to try and rush it up the middle, but Northside was there to make the stop. Leslie Woodson, the defensive end, was in there to blow it up. So Northside going to start in plus territory again. This time on their own 36-yard line. Or correction, on the Wayne 36. So now just south of 6 minutes played here in the football game. Legends thus far on offense, touchdown in about 4 plays, and then pick on the first play. Here's the snap. They hand it off inside. Running forward for a gain of 2 was number 2, Jay-Sean Early.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Now for the Legend offense. Malik Moore trots back out onto the field. 3 touchdowns in last week's double overtime defeat at the hands of Bishop Bluers. Here's the snap. Rivers fires. He's looking for Moore. Moore's got separation. He dove for the ball but could not come up with it.
Incomplete pass.
In coverage
Attention, Northside fans. Watch
for
your
Wayne
concessions tonight. Don't forget to swing by the concession stand.
was number 21,
We've got hot dog,
Darion Evans, and number 11, Tyree Eldridge.
popcorn, candy, ice cold drinks to keep you fueled.
So now 3rd down and 8 forthcoming. A little bit more to get. As a pre-snap penalty. It is against the Generals. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 instead of 3rd down and 8. So now you got to think maybe Coach Johnson will draw up something new as he's got less real estate that he needs to get. They trot out 2 to the bottom of your screen. And now
Flag on the play.
North Side commits the penalty right back.
5 or 10.
So we'll go back to 3rd down and 8. So a false start.
Full start.
It was the tight end that moved.
5-yard penalty.
It's number 4, Sutton Yorko. Now Rivers. 1 to his right. 3rd down and 8. Takes the snap, scans to the near side of the field, fires, and it's in and out of the hands and intercepted once again by the Generals. Number 11, Tyree Eldridge, got in there and collected the tip ball. So Wayne gets their 2nd interception of the game. But can the offense turn it into points? And now 1st and 10 for the Generals again. White pitches it. A sweep, cut down. Did the ball come out? Looks like it did, but the Generals were able to fall on it.
Fumble, but the ball is
There's Jason White carrying the ball. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and even luckier to just keep possession. So after a fast start for the Legends, 2 turnovers. And here's the snap. White fakes the handoff. Ball's on the carpet again. This time It's collected by the Generals once more. In fact, they're actually going to gain a yard from this one. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. So now, 2 to either side for White in the backfield. He takes the snap, now scans the field. Thinks about firing to the far side. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Close to the line to gain. He's not quite going to get there, as a couple of linebackers were there to greet him. It's going to be 4th down and about 1.5. 4th down and 2 down on the field. So Wayne going to keep the offense out on the field. Yet to move past their own 35-yard line tonight. Can they pick it up here? North side loading the box and now loading the line. They show pressure and send it. Cummings racing to the outside. He's got the edge, trying to spin out of a tackle. He's brought down at the 40. So Wayne picks up their first down of the night. Now with 1:40 to go. So Jace White will go under center once more. He's got 2 to the near side. Fires a screen pass into the ground. That one was intended for number 4, Genoa King. Now 2nd and 10. Ball down at the general 40-yard line. Here's the snap. White rolling out to the far side. Now he's going to step up and move through traffic, racing forward for a gain of 5 before he's pushed out of bounds by a slew of legends. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Wayne finding themselves in these 3rd and mediums a whole bunch thus far in the game. Here's the snap. White, deep drop, winding up, fires deep down the field, and it is caught on the near side by number 11. That's Tyree Eldridge. Making plays on both sides of the ball. He's completely flipped the field for the Generals, and now they're inside the red zone. On 3rd and 5, Coach White dials up a bomb, and Jace White connects with Tyree Eldridge to push the Generals to the north side, 13. He takes the snap. Cummings racing to the outside. There's nowhere to go. North side set the edge. And now caught up after a loss of 3. Cummings had nowhere to run as the Legends ripping through the line. 2nd and 14 down on the field. Now the Generals. White takes the snap. Scanning, firing, going for the end zone, and it is tipped by a couple of Legends. That ball was intended for number 4, Genoa King. That one, too much air underneath it. as the Legends were able to come back and get the football. That is how our first quarter of play ends. So the Legends take the opening kick back and then score on their first offensive possession of the game. They lead it 14-0 after one, but Wayne knocking on the door. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on Summit City Sports, we're ready to begin the second quarter of play. It's 3rd down and 14. Now for the Wayne Generals. They've now moved the ball to the side of the field that the Generals were so comfortable in the first quarter, as they only moved it out with about under a minute to go as they first flipped the field. White going for the end zone. It is caught. Did he get the foot down? He did not. It was intended for Tyree Eldridge. So that'll bring up 4th down and 14. As now there's a general down on the field. So we'll see. We shall see what Coach White dials up. A couple of other score updates. It's now 23-0, Leo over Belmont. Other than that, we don't have a whole lot for you. Working to get what we can. Busco is, after this ad passes. Busco leads Fremont with a score of 8-0. As it was James Martz down for the Generals. He's been helped off the field. So now 4th and long. Generals going to set up the field goal. Their kicker is number 45, Eduardo Mata. So Mata make it a 34-yarder to get the Generals on the scoreboard. Here's the snap. Holds good, knuckling towards the goalpost, and he missed it wide to the left. So Northside avoids giving up the points after the big play. And the Legends will trot their offense back out there, hopefully this time looking to end in points instead of a turnover. Their defense doing a good job holding strong, but they certainly aren't pleased with the way the offense just being careless with the football. Well, now Jaden Rivers, after coming into tonight with 0 interceptions, he's currently thrown 2. See if Coach Johnson's still confident, letting his guys sling it. They'll start with a little jet sweep, as that may be forward for a yard. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. I believe that was number 6, Gennard Moore, on the carry. So now 2nd and 10. And a penalty against the Legends after the play, so back them up 10 yards. It was holding, so it's going to bring up 1st down. So 1st and 20, Rivers backed up deep. Now he rolls to the near side, fires on the comeback route. It's Malik Moore, juggled it for a second, but picked up the 10 yards that they lost on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Second and 8. Actually now on the field. So a 12-yard pickup for Malik Moore. They trot 2 to either side, and then the tight end towards the top. Another comeback route. That one's caught. Slipping a couple of tackles before being brought down was number 7, Sebastian Moore. As that was good enough to flip the chains for Northside. They pick up the 1st down here with 10:20 remaining in the 1st half. So new set of downs as the Legends looking again for a chunk play. Empty set now from the Legends. River drops back to pass. Another comeback route and another good gain on 1st down. That one caught by number 18, Jeremy Harrison. After the gain of 8, it brings up 2nd and 2. Rivers throwing for nearly 3 bills per game on the season. Giving the football away twice tonight. Here's the handoff, bouncing through the hole and moving past midfield as number 5, Caleb Kingle. So Kingle flips the field, gives Northside a 1st down. As we now pass 3 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. Northside's offense in business once again. They put up 28 against the tough Bishop Lures squad a week ago. Rivers on the play action, fires over the middle of the field, and it's broken up by number 21, Darion Evans. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Now on the general 45, again, trips to the right, 1 to the near side, or 1 to the bottom of your screen. Rivers drops back, Now he rolls out. He's going to tuck it himself. He picks up a yard, maybe two, before he's ran out of bounds. Quarterback picking it up himself. He inches a little bit forward, makes it 3rd down and 8. As holding against the Legends. So take away the 2-yard gain. We're going to do 2nd down again. This time 2nd and 20. So now on their own 45. Northside making things a little bit harder on themselves. And now Coach Johnson wants a timeout to talk things over. We're going to take it with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
We're back here on Summit City Sports. It's the Northside Legends leading the Wayne Generals with a score of 14-0. So now Rivers, 2nd down and 20. Takes the snap, drops back, scans the field, firing up along the near side. Nearly intercepted for a 3rd time. Did he come back and get the full? Oh, my goodness. It was collected by the receiver. Tip ball drill. It was collected by number 18, Jermeek Harrison.
Number 18, Jermeek Harrison on the catch.
Wow. That ball was tipped by the defender. That was Eldridge.
Legends 1st down.
But a little acrobatic act out of Harrison. He hung with the football and was able to make the play. Here's the snap. Rivers again. Fires to Harrison once more. As that was intended, it was Malik Moore with the catch. Wayne claiming he never had control. So now 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Or no, 2nd down and looks like 8. So it is ruled a catch. 2 more yards for Malik Moore. As now they fake the jet and hand it off inside. Slipping through one before being brought down was Kingley. Third down and 4 upcoming as there's another general down on the field.
Official timeout for injury.
So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, have more football. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
left. As now 7:20 to go in the first half. General down on the field. Slow to get up. He hasn't gotten up quite yet. Staff tending to him. While we've got the chance, let's take a look at this last catch from Jarmeek Harrison. On the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. As you see the ball, it's tipped initially, but a masterful job by Harrison to hang with the football and get it back. That was Joaquin Garibay. Joaquin Garibay. Down for the Generals. 3rd down and 4. Upcoming for Northside. Rivers with one man to his left. They fake the handoff. Play action. Rivers. Broken play. Dumps it off to the running back. Stiff arming his way down for a couple more yards was number 5. That's Kingley. And he moves the chains. Sets up a 1st down and goal. So now from the 5 with 6:50 remaining in our first half of play. So now Rivers has 2 to the top, 2 to the right, and 1 to his left. He's got one man in the backfield with him. He hands it off inside, running through the middle. Once again, Kingley. He roars in for his first touchdown of the game and extends the north side lead, now 20-0 in favor of the Legends. So the Legends trying to make it 21-0 as they've controlled the momentum most of this game. That kick, no good. So the score going to hold right here at 20-0, but Northside still comfortably out in front of the Generals, and Wayne just hasn't been able to get the offense going. They've been shut out in 3 of their 5 games this season. They scored 18 points against the Snyder Panthers, but some of those really coming in garbage time. And they scored 6 against South Bend Riley. No shame in getting shut out by the East Noble Knights, who are just having another monster year. Or the Bishop Dwenger Saints, who have proven to have one of the best defenses in the Northeast Indiana area. They held Carroll to all field goals. They held Homestead to 3 points. Beat Toledo. De La Salles High School. (33-9), or that might have been 33-15. De La Salles consistently vying for playoff spots in the state of Ohio, as those are not just given out, they are earned. Here's the kickoff from Facron. That one runs it all the way back down to the 1 before it's retrieved by the Generals, running into the teeth of the return. I believe. Looks like that might have been number 23. That's Brian Williams. 20-0. Northside lead, and Wayne got a little bit of things brewing on the last drive, but need to really start getting things going, as most of those plays in the last drive that flipped the field, well, it was all chunk plays. So now, here's the snap. White fires a screen pass, and it's dropped in and out of the hands of number 3, Keandre Mack.
You have an important announcement. Please listen closely. If you have a white Ford Explorer, license plate 366HS, please meet Mr. Klein down at the front gate. Again, white Ford Explorer 366.
So now 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Ball on the general 24-yard line. As they've been stuck there really all night long. Only 2 first downs in the game for the Generals. Both of them came on their previous drive. Here's the snap. Cummings was trying to run right, and he ran into that tough north side front. No gain. In fact, he lost a yard. So it's 3rd and long now for the Generals, as we surpass 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Northside trying to get off the field and give the ball back to Jaden Rivers. Northside much more reliant on that run game there on that last drive. Still slinging it out. As now, just having to throw it away was Jace White. Pass is incomplete. Brings up 4th and 11, so another punt upcoming for the Generals. As standing back deep to receive, I believe it's Malik Moore. Mata will come back out. It is Malik Moore deep to receive. Mata will come back out to punt. He's been a busy man tonight, and a busy man this season. He gets this one up. It hangs in the air and almost reaches the 50 before it takes a north side bounce back towards general territory. It's officially down on the general 44, so that is where Northside will set up shop. But in all the times that Northside has started in plus territory, those are the ones where they've turned it over. So who knows what we're going to get. So now Rivers comes back out. He's got 2 to his right, 1 to his left, and then a tight end slightly off the formation, as now Northside going to take another timeout. So we'll take it right along with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on Summit City Sports, the Northside Legends leading the Wayne Generals by the score of 20-0 here with 5:25 to go in the first half. And now, first down and 10, as the Legends wanted to talk things over before they go back out for this drive. They ran the opening kick back to the house, 95 yards, opened up a 7-0 lead. Then on their first offensive possession, as there's the completion to the tie, it was B.J. Johnson. It was Sebastian Moore on the reception. Is now
Incomplete pass.
okay. What the heck?
You know Jono does a block out there, he gets the sound. That's what I'm gonna see.
Now I'm connected to Fort Wayne Community. Lovely.
Touchdown, Legends.
As Northside runs it in once again. I hope so. As the kick is off, it rolls back into the end zone. So I believe we worked out our technical issues. Everything is back up and running. Northside was able to score once again. It's now 27-0 with 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. The Generals will trot their offense out once more. Columbia City feeling themselves this week. They lead at 28-0. Here's the snap. White tried to keep it. Now he reverses his course. He's rushing back out and runs about 15 yards, but he's only going to tally a gain of about 3.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Actually, no, he got about 5 on that one.
Fans, do not forget to make a fast break to the concession stand. We've got hamburgers and cheeseburgers that hit as hard as our defense. Brought sizzling like the band's drum line. Nachos.
Second down and 5. 2.5 remaining in the second quarter. Wayne sets up second down and 5. And now Northside going to use their final timeout of the half. We're going to take it with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on Summit City Sports, second down and 5, upcoming for the North Side Legend, or second down and 5 upcoming for the Wayne Generals. North Side trying to get the football back. Wayne trying to just take this one to halftime. Here's the snap. It's low. White drops back. He's hit as he throws. That one's intercepted. Malik Moore now racing back towards the other side of the field. Down the sideline, inside the red zone, and cut down and around the 10-yard line. Malik Moore takes the ball away and sets his guys up in prime scoring position. There is a flag down. It is holding on the Legends. However, they do still have the football. As a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 35. Rivers now with much more room to operate. Scanning the field, fires on the comeback route. He's got his guy. It was Malik Moore. So a strong gain on first down. Brings up second down and 1. Or no, they did reset the chains. So a first down for Northside. Two to either side for Rivers. Drops back. Fires over the middle of the field. And he's got his man. That's number 7, Sebastian Moore. So that is a first down for the Legends. Now with 1:15 left on our first half clock. Under 10 to go on the play clock. Empty set look for Jaden Rivers. Takes the snap with 3. Drops back to pass. Firing for the end zone. Oh, my goodness. What a catch, but unable to land in bounds. And now the receiver down on the field. As he came down hard to the tough catch. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have more football right here on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Carroll leads the Southside Archers 21-0. Lures opening up a 42-0 lead over Concordia after one half of play. That already the most points they've scored in a single game this season. We saw them put up 31 a week ago against Northside, but it took them double overtime to get to that. So now the legend fell down. Looks like that's number 24, Malik Moore. So Moore helped towards the sideline. So the Legends will go out with 50 seconds left on their first half clock. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Ball down on the general 14-yard line. Rivers takes the snap, rolls to the near side, looking for the end zone. Unable to make the play. Ball was intended as that was, looked like number 19, Jayshon Farr, is the intended target. That brings up 3rd down and 10 with 44 seconds to go on the first half clock. Wayne did win the toss and deferred to the second half. Play clock winding down. Rivers gets the snap, going for the end zone a 3rd time, and just over the outstretched reach of Farr. So now that brings up 4th down and 10 in north side. Thus far, leading the offense out there. And now they send out Fakron to try and make it a 30-0 ball game. So now, Fakron boots it up. Plenty of leg. And this one through the middle. So a beautiful field goal from Fakron to open up a 30-0 lead over the Wayne Generals. All Legends here in the first half. So Nate Foster's stat line at halftime against the Belmont Braves. 4 carries, 3 touchdowns for 173 yards. It's a pretty good night. he's probably not going to see a snap in the second half. Columbia City up 28-0. That game got to be around halftime. So now, with 38 seconds left in the first half, Northside will kick back off to the Legends, who may just opt to take this one to halftime. Ball received at the 4. Now racing up and getting cut down was number 23, Brian Williams. So 1st and 10 upcoming for the Generals. Ball down at the 19-yard line. 33 seconds left. Will the Generals opt to just take this one to the break and regroup in the locker room? Or will they come out and try and take a shot? Northside has no timeouts left. Wayne has all 3. It's an empty look for Wayne. They run trips out to the left. Here's the snap. White fires a screen pass. King racing towards the sideline. I believe he might have lost a yard. And not quite out of bounds. So the clock's going to continue to run. And now Wayne doesn't have to run a play if they don't please. So now they've got just 10 seconds to work with. And they do opt to take it to halftime. Couldn't script it any better if you're Northside. They lead it by the score of 30-0 after one half of play. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, hear a word from some of our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. We're watching Indiana High School football right here on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge. Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake I bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Back here on Summit City Sports, we'll let you take a moment to enjoy the Northside Marching Band.
sweetest bird sings of freedom.
Marching legends of Northside High School, giving the crowd goosebumps tonight. Another quick shout out for PSM. The athletic journey looks a little different for everyone. Whether you want to gain a competitive edge or just get healthy enough to play sports, you can count on PSM. From treatment to training, it's all about you. With the backing of Parkview Health and a partnership with the orthopedic surgeons at ONE, you'll have access to our bus network of specialists, cutting-edge, coordinated care. Ready for what's next?
Is the Northside Legend marching band. Now we'll take the time to hear a word from some of our sponsors. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you are facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sayoka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll get you some scores from around the area. Bishop Dwenger leads Northrop 11-6 at halftime. Homestead is up 21-0 over the Snyder Panthers. The Bishop Luers Knights are up 41-0 over the Concordia Lutheran Cadets. Carroll is up 14-0 over Southside. Northside, of course, up 30-0 over Wayne. Columbia City leaves New Haven with a score of 21-0. Leo leads Belmont 37-0. Churubusco leads the Fremont Eagles by the score of 8-6, and West Noble currently leads the Garrett Railroaders with a score of 10-6. Most of those games you can find here on Summit City Sports. The Indiana Fever currently trail the Las Vegas Aces with a score of 35-34. That game at halftime in Game 3 of a best-of-5 set in the WNBA semifinals. Number 8, Florida State on upset watch as they only lead the Virginia Cavaliers 21-14. The Hoos hanging around, keeping it close. 2 minutes to go in the first half in that game. As Wayne has made their way back to the football field, Northside has done the same. It is going to be the Generals to receive the second half kickoff. However, special teams hasn't really been a problem. It's the offense that needs to flip a switch and start moving in the right direction. They had about 3 or 4 first downs in that first half. Well, Northside's got 3 or 4 touchdowns on the board. Wayne unable to punch the ball in yet. Still in the first year of the Darion White era, as they are 0-5 and seemingly heading towards a record of 0-6. Northside trying to open up that running clock and get this one over early. We've really run out of things to discuss here. In the first, here at the halftime break. So I'm going to try and give you guys the score from my high school's game out in Northwest Ohio. The Wayne Trace Raiders are hosting the Hicksville Aces. Wayne Trace it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of out by Van Wert. It's in Paulding County. Hicksville, also in the middle of nowhere, but about 2 minutes past the border, where I hail from. But it doesn't seem that my school's broadcast has the scoreboard up. As we've got another minute 20 before we'll kick off the second half of play. As looks like Hicksville might have scored. We did. Hoorah. So they refuse to show the scoreboard out at Wayne Trace. We'll see if Max Preps has an update for us. As 14-14 is the reported score. Looking for our second win of the year after falling to our arch rivals. But enough about that. Y'all don't actually care. We're back here from Chambers Field, North Side and Wayne, about to kick off the second half of football. The Legends lead it by the score of 30-0.
So what do we need? One more touchdown for us to have running clock?
Wasn't there an NFL game where the players screwed it up a few years ago, and so the other team got the ball before pass?
Yeah, but also made a further choice.
Okay.
And they forgot that.
I was like, oh, someone's going to get yelled at.
Is now all right, we're about ready to kick off the second half of play. Northside 12. Gosh, I don't know what I was saying. Northside will kick off. Wayne back deep to receive. This kick flies into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be first down and 10.
We do want to make a special announcement for concessions. If you are hungry, we have
For the Wayne Generals. And Jace White will head out once again
hot dogs for only
and try and lead.
hamburgers and bratwurst for $2.
Try and put some points on the board and put a dent. Put some points on the board and put a dent into this Legend lead. As Northside nearly trotted a 12th man out. Actually, they did, but he was able to get off in time. White under center. Takes the snap, gives it off to Cummings. Cummings runs into the teeth of the defense. He's still plowing forward. Finally, forward progress. Stop, whistle blown dead. But a solid gain of 4 on first down. So that'll bring up second down and 6. So now 2nd and 6. Fourth coming. White again under center. He motions the tight end across the formation. A flag down on the field. It was a free play, so this one might be against the Legends. As still no call on the field. It is against the Generals. It was thrown immediately after the snap. Call is a false start, but
False start against Wayne.
so that'll bring up 2nd down and 11.
2nd down, 11 to go.
So false start the call, but they still let the play go. Second and 11. White firing deep down the field. He's got his man. He dropped it into the bucket. Racing down towards the near side of the field. Now to the end zone. They won't catch him. Tyree Eldridge. Another long play. And he puts the Generals on the scoreboard for the first time tonight.
Touchdown for Wayne.
That one 81 yards
Legends 6 for Wayne.
from White to Eldridge. So Jace White stands tall in the face of pressure and delivers a strike deep down the field to Tyree Eldridge, and Eldridge takes it the rest of the way home to the end zone, and Wayne gets their first points of the night. Field goal up and through. So the Generals strike rather quickly here in the second half. They've cut into the deficit. Northside, however, does still lead by 23. So who knows what the second half has in store for us? So now, Wayne will kick off to the Legends. And if that's how the general offense is going to be in the second half, Northside's going to have to clean up some of these penalties. It was a problem last week, and it seems to have been persisting. The difference last week was both sides would find the most inopportune times to pick up a penalty. But Eduardo Mata Flores will kick off for the Generals, give the ball up to the Legends. But a penalty going to negate this kickoff. They're going to do it again from 5 yards back. So now, Mata will kick off once more. This time they stay onside. Kick goes all the way back into the end zone for a touchback, so Northside will start on the 20.
Northside starting 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
You know, when I'm like 85 at the casinos, I'm gonna be nice like that. So I can see the numbers.
So now Northside will trot out a minute and 2 on that scoring drive for the Generals. Efficiency. Rivers now in the backfield. Hands it off inside. Gaping hole through the middle. Dancing forward for a first down was number 5, Caleb Kingley.
Ball is on the 34-yard line.
So keep the chains at first down and 10 after the strong run. And now Northside will set up on their own 34-yard line. They've got one wide receiver to the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top. Rivers takes the snap. They hand it off once again. An identical play call sends Kingley down to the near side. This one cut short after a gain of 4, so still an effective first down pickup as Northside will stay in front of the sticks.
Second and gain of 4 on the play.
Kingley to the left of Rivers in the backfield. Rivers takes the snap. The southpaw looking on the near side, trying to fire a comeback route. But that one fell incomplete as the pocket was closing in. He wasn't able to get a clean pass off. 3rd down and 6 now. As the General defense looking to get a stop and give the ball back to their offense, hopefully dent this lead. Here's the snap. Rivers looking to the far side of the field. Pumps, works off pressure, firing deep down the field. He's got his man. Touchdown, Legends.
Touchdown, Legends.
64 yards.
64 yards.
And into the end zone. I believe that was number 18, Jarmeek Harrison.
I'm pretty sure it's 18.
And then the field goal up and through.
That return ball was number 18, Jarmeek Harrison.
So Northside answers with a chunk play of their own. And now the Legends, their offense on track here in the second half. And with 9:36 here to go in the third quarter, Northside has restored their 30-point lead.
Score is 37-7.
And now Facron will kick back off. So both teams dialing up shots to the end zone on 3rd and medium. And both teams, it paid dividends as they both were able to cash in for 6. This kick all the way back into the end zone. In fact, Eldridge couldn't stay out as he caught it in the end zone. So a long, deep kick from Facron. So now the Wayne offense will trot back out onto the field. First down and 10 upcoming. White under center. Nobody to his left. They run it into the middle. And Cummings was shut down. So it'll be second down and 10 once more. 9:20 here in the third quarter. So now second and 10 here from Chambers Field. Generals now in the shotgun. White drops back to pass, stepping up in the pocket. It really worked as a quarterback draw, slipping some tacklers. Another one. He slipped about 4 tacklers on his way to an 8-yard gain. So it'll bring up third down and about 2. And the Generals going to choose to take a chance to talk things over. So we will take the timeout with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on Summit City Sports, third down and 2 coming up for the Wayne Generals. They trail it 37-7. Score update at the end of 3. Busco leads Fremont by the score of 22-6. They are racing through that one. We still got 8:27 to go in the third quarter. All right, third and short. Big opportunity for the Legends to get off the field and retain the momentum. But the Generals not going away just quite yet. White under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Now he's going to roll out. He's got his man. It's caught on the near side. And a play executed beautifully. That's Marcus Bradford on the reception. Moves the chains for the Generals. They have a fresh set of downs. A little bootleg when no one was expecting it. Northside. Lures did the same thing against Northside last week when they scored their touchdown in overtime. White now under center. Takes the snap. Thought about a pitch. Broken play. White loses about 20 yards. Going back and picking up the sack was number 3, Leslie Woodson. So now it's second down and 25. It's what they have down on the scoreboard, but a disastrous play. Now the screen pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage. So now third and a country mile. Ball down at the general 23-yard line. This is the part of the game where you insert Anthony Richardson. This is the part of the game where you send in Anthony Richardson and just throw that John out as far as you humanly can. They're down there somewhere. Here's the snap. White trying to clear out, but he's going to be met in the backfield. The Legends got home. In to make the play was number 28, Amarion Waits. It's going to bring up fourth down and roughly 30.
It is fourth down.
Fourth down and 29 officially. So now Mata will come back out to punt. This one more of a line drive. It bounces at about the 45 and just rolls. So Northside will set up shop on the general 46-yard line.
That will be a north side ball. I wanted to get to that point, but they called it.
Northside motions one. White fires the screen pass to his back. Kingley trying to get the edge. Stiff arms one. He coughed the ball up down on the carpet but fell on it. So that first down play, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage and lucky to retain possession of the ball. It'll bring up second down and 10 with 5:20 and counting remaining here in the third quarter. 30-point lead for the Northside Legends. If they can convert this drive into at least 6 points, they will hold the running clock, and this game's going to start to speed up. Rivers in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pocket collapsing, and he just has to get rid of it. No flag for grounding as Sutton Yarko was in the area. But that will bring up third down and 10. As the Bosco has essentially put all hope away for the Fremont Eagles after a scoop and score has made it 28-6. The Indiana Fever lead the Las Vegas Aces by 1 that game in the third quarter. Or now they do rule grounding against the Legends. So it's not even, so it's going to be third down and 15. So third down and 15 upcoming. Rivers drops back to throw. Winds up over the middle of the field. It was tipped. And then taking a big hit was number 7, Sebastian Moore. So now 4th down and 15.
Reminder, concession stands will be closing soon. Don't forget about the inexpensive hot dogs, brats, and hamburgers.
So now Northside will send out the punt unit for one of the first times tonight. Fakron hasn't had a whole lot to do. And the snap goes over his head. Flying all the way back. Fakron might just try and throw it. He does, and it's intercepted. Are you kidding me? This one's going to run all the way back inside, still on his feet, and cut down at the 1. Welcome to high school football. Oh my goodness. First down and goal to go for the Generals on the 1. So they all have 4 plays to plunge it in on one of the wildest 4th downs I have ever seen. So what a wild play. There's now 10 on the play clock. And the Generals are going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a chance and look at whatever just happened. So the snap flew over the head of the punter, and then Fakron fired it over the middle of the field, and it was intercepted by number 41. That's Makai Muff. Oh, my goodness. So that was the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. It's going to be general ball set up, first down and goal. There's 4:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Power formation now for the Generals. White under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. Cummings racing towards the goal line, trying to power his way in. And the ball was popped free after play was called dead. So second and goal.
Ball is on the 1-yard line.
So now Generals still down at the 1. And White in the backfield. In the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to try and power his way through. I don't think he got it. North side keeps him out of the end zone. In to make the play, number 53, Lavardis Casey. Now it's third and goal.
Number 52 on that tackle.
Third and goal. Can the Generals punch it in? In the shotgun, looking to pass, fire to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete. 4th and 1.
Now 4th and goal. Can the Legends defense stand tall for one more yard? Wayne Shirley leaving the offense out there. As if they want any hope of coming back in this ball game, they'll need touchdowns. Setting up the formation go the Generals. They move the wide receiver to the bottom of your screen. Here's the snap. Rolling out is White. Firing. It's intercepted. The Legends get the pick. Now they're trying to run it back. Eldridge comes out to make the play. As now there's flags flying back by the 10. The Legends stand tall. Their best Ohio State impression. Get the turnover on downs, and not just that, they run an interception out to about the 25-yard line. So the penalties may bring this one back. As they're trying to decide who it was on. Offsetting penalties might negate everything. Not the pick, but as the officials are discussing things in the middle. The Indiana Fever trail the Las Vegas Aces by 3 after 3 quarters. What a time to be an Indiana sports fan. So the personal foul against the Generals, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Northside Legends, and the 15-yard penalty going to move them forward. First and 10 at the 25-yard line. 2:39 to go here in the third quarter. 37-7 still our score. Northside can't seem to find that extra touchdown. They try to fire a screen pass. It's Yorko, the tight end. He's cut down. It's a strong tackle from number 8. Camarion Derrick. So that play does go backwards a little bit. Actually, a lot of it. Is that a loss of nearly 5? But a penalty against the Legends means it's first and 10. Here's the handoff inside, running with a hole. It's Kingley. He gains about 14, maybe even 15. And will they move the chains or mark him about an inch short? But another flag negates the game again against the Legends. And they move themselves deeper into their own territory. Well, last week we saw them pin themselves. It's going to be first down and 20. Last week we saw Northside pin themselves on their own 2-inch line with no time left in the football game. They had to throw to get out of the end zone and make sure they could take it to overtime. So penalties still proving to be an issue for Coach Johnson's squad. They still got a ways to go before you'd get that far back, but certainly not going in the right direction. Another handoff for Kingley. burst of speed. He picks it all up again. So after 3 first down plays, finally it's going to be second down and about 3 yards to go. Second down and 3 down on the field. So a gain of about 17. Powering forward to get to the line was Kingley again. That does move the chains. 1st and 10. And it's going to be about 1 minute remaining here in the second half. Seven seconds now on the play clock. Dwindling down, they got to get it off. Rivers does with 2. He's going to wind up and fire. He's got a wide open receiver. Brought down at the 30, that's number 7, Sebastian Moore. The Legends completely flip the field and are set up in general territory. First and 10 now on the 29 with 32 seconds left remaining in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Jet pass. Running to the outside. And cut down after a gain of about 4 is Jay-Sean Early. Officially going down as a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Now coming for the Legends. And that's how this third quarter of football is going to end. Both sides trade scores on their first drives of the quarter. Nothing after that. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it. I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them. We ain't never make it up. Back for everything I ever lost. I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth. We in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this stuff.
Back here on Summit City Sports, just 1 quarter of football left. The Northside Legends are knocking on the door. They lead at 37-7. They have the ball on their on the general 26-yard line. It's now 2nd down and 7. Well, Columbia City picks up the win 42-13 over New Haven. Leo defeats Belmont 47-0. Here's the snap. Rivers fires over the middle of the field. He's got his tight end, Yorko, into the end zone. Touchdown, Legends. And you can keep the clock rolling after that one. So Sutton Yorko picks up a touchdown reception. That's the 4th strike of the night from quarterback Jaden Rivers. And after the early interceptions, he's fixed the path. Here's the extra point. Drives it through the middle. Now 44-0. And these next 11 minutes are going to fly by. So the Legends, most likely, as the great Yogi Berra once said, it ain't over till it's over. But the Legends, pretty commanding lead. More than likely going to improve to 4-2. The General is going to fall to 0-6 on the season. Second conference win of the year for the Legends. So Facron will punt from the 40 once again. And after he does that, we'll have 10 true minutes of football before we call it a night from Chambers Field. Overall, it's been a solid night from the Northside Legends, but you got to wonder just how many points they could have put up without all these penalties, as that kick going to make Williams retreat to his own 3. Williams now trying to make something of the return. He's past the 20, barreling towards the 25. Wayne's pushing the pile forward, but it's going to be stood up at the 25, so that's where the Generals will set up shop. 1st and 10. And White will walk out again and try and lead this General offense to some points. Not quite sure what the total they have to reach to stall the running clock is. I believe it's around 20, but don't quote me on that. The snap is fumbled. There is a new quarterback in for the Generals. That's number 19, Ashton Martin.
Again, students, if you have not made a call for a ride home, please make sure you make
On his first snap of the night, they lose about 8 yards. Second down and 18 upcoming. They hand that one off inside, go forward for 2 yards. So 3rd down and 16. Now for the Generals, we'll see if they let Martin air it out. It doesn't really make a difference at this point. No play will stop the clock. 2 wide receivers to either side for Ashton Martin. He's got 1 running back in the backfield with him. Martin takes the snap. Low snap, collects it off the dirt, fires over the middle of the field, and it is caught by number 5, Marcus Bradford. But a flag down. Against the Generals So that penalty.
I've never seen that before. Anybody know what this is? Penalty-wise? You got the sheet right there?
So now, if it's 5-yarder, it'll be 3rd down in 21. No one quite knows what the penalty is. We're trying to figure it out. None of the coaches have seen it. None of the rest of us in the press box have seen it. It's a brand new penalty. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a first in football history. So, third down and 21. And now they start the clock again. So, 3rd down and 28. Here's the stat. Martin fires a swing pass, and after a gain of 6 or 7, it's going to be 4th down, and let's just say a lot. So it's going to be about 4th and 15 after the gain of 6. So the Generals will send out the punt unit for what might be the final time tonight. As while there's play clock winding down, they just get it off. Short punt, going to take a general bounce and roll out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
The Legends will take over the ball on the 50-yard line, 1st and 10.
As Northside will take over 1st and 10. We'll see if they decide to trot out. They marked the ball down on the 50-yard line. We'll see if Northside decides to trot out a new quarterback and get him some reps. Ladies and gentlemen, they flipped the field. They flipped the field. You can't tell me you've ever seen this before. Both teams, all 11 guys are lined up off sides. Not one player is lined up on sides. Oh my goodness. Everybody was lined up off sides. That's a football first. So now they're going to let everybody reset. I would have loved to see that in the penalty report. You've seen false start everyone but the center, but have you ever seen offsides every player on the field? They start the clock again. There's 5:45 and counting on the game. And Northside has committed a penalty. Everybody's lined up correctly. Don't worry about that. But it's going to be 1st and 15 after a false start. It not going to matter too much as the score is 44-7. Or the penalty is going against the Generals. So earlier in the game, We had a false start, but they didn't blow the play dead. Now we have an offsides, and they do blow the play dead. Winding up and taking a shot towards the end zone are the Legends. And the referee throws the flag about 8 yards across the field as they're going to get pass interference against the Generals. Now in at quarterback for Northside is number 13, Brandon Sanders, a 5'11" sophomore. So I believe it's going to be 1st and 10 because of a 15-yarder. Pass interference, not a spot foul in high school football. Here's the snap. Sanders going to keep it himself. Roaming free towards the end zone. Can he get to the pylon? He can. Brandon Sanders adds insult to injury and tacks on 6 more points for the Northside Legends. So from about 40 yards out, Northside adds to their lead after whatever you want to call that drive. So now Vacron, as they're going to trot in an extra. No. Now he comes in. There was one guy coming in from about the opposite 40 to line up. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Delivered through. Score now 51-7. Northside living large here at Chambers Field. So now Northside will try out their kickoff unit one more time. The Generals will receive the football back. Assuming they do kick the ball off before the time expires. Backer on, ready to go. And he will kick off. This one caught at the 2. Wayne takes it out. At the 15, that's where the return's going to end. He's going to be, that was around the 20. Brought down at, officially, it looks like they're going to mark the 17 and a half yard line is where they're going to spot the football. 145 and counting remaining on tonight's contest. So the Legends able to control the offense in the first as well as the second half. They outscored the Generals 21-0 after Wayne got on the board to begin the second half. Now just a couple of plays will take us home. Martin in the backfield, winds up, fires over the middle of the field. It's caught by his receiver. Or no, I think it may have been dropped. When he turned his back, the ball was jarred free. As we're now under a minute to play. So Wayne will fall to 0-6. Northside improves to 4-2 on the year. Both sides will be back in action next week. Martin fires, and that one's intercepted. There's a flag down. So we'll see if this one comes back.
Again, students, if you have not called for a ride, it is the time to do so now.
And Wayne's offense is staying out on the field. As we have pass interference against the defense. Somebody might want to tell Northside that they got to go back out and play more defense. They're going to line up. Please line up. Please take a snap. They run the clock again. There's 9 seconds. Northside's trying to get set. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's how this one ends. It's the Northside Legends picking up a massive 51-7 win over the Wayne Generals. It was an interesting finish to the game, but overall the Legends controlled from start to finish. As now we're going to take the time to award our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Tonight, that's going to be quarterback Jaden Rivers, as he came away with 4 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown, so 5 total on the night. He was lights out from start to finish. So Jaden Rivers, your Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. For Josh Butts, I'm Eli Lawrence. You've been watching Indiana High School football on Summit City Sports. Good night, everybody, and have a good weekend.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge. Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.